The image sensor is the beating heart of an iPhone camera. For years, Apple depended entirely on Sony for this critical part. Now, with the iPhone 18, Samsung will produce a portion of those sensors. This isn't just a supplier swap, it's a strategic shift. First, US-based production. The US plans tariffs of up to 100% on semiconductors made overseas. Sony manufactures in Japan and Thailand with no US plant. Samsung, however, runs a semiconductor facility in Austin, Texas. Second, technology leadership. Samsung's ISOCELL sensors are known for high resolution, low power, and low noise. It's also ready to produce next-gen 3-layer stacked sensors, ideal for Apple's high-performance camera goals. Third, supply chain resilience. Relying on a single supplier is risky. Adding Samsung gives Apple leverage in negotiations and secures a stable supply. Apple's move is a calculated response to global tariff threats and the US-China tech rivalry. If Apple turned to Samsung for sensors, why did Tesla hand over its next-gen A16 chip, not to TSMC, but to Samsung? Tesla's A16 chip is the brain of its future self-driving and AI systems. Surprisingly, it's being made not by TSMC, but at Samsung's Taylor, Texas plant. Why? First, proximity matters. Elon Musk himself said, "The factory is close to my home." It's just 40 minutes from Tesla's Austin headquarters, enabling near-instant feedback between design and manufacturing teams. Second, production control. Musk is famous for being hands-on with manufacturing. Partnering with Samsung allows Tesla to build a customized production line for its needs. Third, supply chain diversification. TSMC's Arizona plant produces the A15 chip. Samsung's Texas plant will handle the A16. Two suppliers mean lower risk from geopolitical shocks or production issues. Fourth, a win for Samsung's Foundry business. This is Samsung's largest automotive semiconductor deal ever, a chance to boost utilization and close the gap with TSMC. Samsung Semiconductor has two main pillars, memory and foundry. It dominates DRAM and NAND memory, but in foundry, TSMC leads with over 50% market share, while Samsung holds around 15 to 18%. The tide may be shifting. As the US and Europe push to reduce reliance on China, Samsung's Texas plant has become a strategic hub. New deals with Apple and Tesla add high-profile references to its client list. Challenges remain, especially improving yields in advanced nodes like 3nm. But Samsung has strong cards to play: gate-all-around, GAA, transistor technology, HBM, high-bandwidth memory for AI servers, and next-gen mobile SoCs already in development. How can Samsung close the gap with TSMC and become a global leader? It comes down to 3 moves. First, master advanced node yields. Samsung was the first to mass-produce GAA transistors, but scaling them efficiently is the next challenge. Second, broaden the customer base. Beyond Apple and Tesla, Samsung needs to win over top-tier fabless players like NVIDIA, AMD, and Qualcomm, clients that demand cutting-edge process technology. Third, expand global manufacturing. Increasing capacity in the US and Europe reduces tariff and political risks and lets Samsung offer region-specific production for key customers. If these strategies succeed, Samsung could stand as a true, full-stack semiconductor powerhouse, leading both memory and foundry. By 2030, semiconductors will be driven by AI and autonomous driving. HBM for AI servers, ultra-efficient automotive SoCs, and advanced image sensors will define the market. In this scenario, Samsung could keep its #1 spot in memory and push foundry market share beyond 30%. A 3-continent production network across the US, Europe, and Asia could significantly narrow the gap with TSMC. Long-term deals with Apple and Tesla would lock in Samsung as a critical global partner for next-gen technology. Risks remain, from economic cycles to the pace of innovation. But Samsung is the only company strong in memory, foundry, and image sensors. That full-stack advantage is rare. The next decade may be Samsung's golden window to shift from challenger to central player in the global semiconductor race.